Welcome to a new video. So, I basically this video is just another one of those building with me videos. Oh, I ran into a wall. The reason why I like to do building with me videos so that you guys can see the progress and also the amount of work and effort me and my friends put into this. Of course, this entire room I've built by myself and decorated by myself. I've learned a few tips from Tembo, specifically by looking at her work, and I've also been using a few things from Dark Revival and Ink Machine. Now, I've also been working a lot off camera. And you can notice how, so this is a little tip for you, my Tembo. If you're making the rooms, I do suggest grabbing a little specific item in this area, ink pipes, and grab the wall ink pipe horizontal variant and put it on the top part of the walls. That's because in the game Bendy, the Ink Machine, and perhaps Dark Revival and other Bendy games, there are normally horizontal pipes on top of the walls. Also, I've only built about this much because I think where I left off in the last video, I left off in maybe that room right there. Also, if another reason why there's like a little bendy head in the top right corner that has not been there before, that's because I found a Dark Revival mod that, in my opinion, I can use as a temporary bit until the Dark Revival mod from Bendy the Demon 18's add-on, or mod as I like to call it, comes out. Because that one looks genuinely cool. But right now, we are only going to have this one for a bit. Now, the reason why I don't have... Well, I do have it, but the reason why I don't have the Batum mod in here right now is mainly because, as cool as it is, along with all the updates and the new stuff, it's kind of outdated, and also it just kind of stops working. The Ink Demon is a little broken, and I don't think he can spawn normally anymore. And with the new updates, the outdated version is just not compatible. So I'm waiting for the Dark Revival mod to come in, first of all, because it looks more scary, it looks more cool. I love how it looks more blocky than the other one did, which is probably another reason why my friends would lag a lot, because the other one was just so blocky, but like not exactly Minecraft blocky, just a bunch of models all together to make like one big thing. Like, as cool as it looks, it is very lag-inducing. But right now, we're only going to deal with a mod that I found by Aiden F, I believe. Of course, there'll probably be like another thing after the F bit, but that's all I can see right now. You guys can't really see it, but that's kind of what I can see right now. Also, I am, and I repeat, I will make this into a full server once it is done. Only my friends, the people who I have added as a friend, can join this world before it comes out to the public. I'd like to call it the VIP way, because while my friends are working on the project with me, and they have access to it due to the fact that I am added as their friend. So, lucky them, I guess. Also, the reason why my skin is like this is mainly because this is genuinely the closest you can get to seeing what I look like in real life. I'm even wearing my favorite shirt, which is a Dungeons and Dragons shirt with a little die on it. Although it probably doesn't look like a die right now, but it's the best I could really do. Also, I decided because in Bendy and the Ink Machine, the protagonist Henry Stein can just walk in and kind of like go through there, head down there, and do whatever. Instead, I decided to make it a little more complicated by making it so if you head through here, also watch your step. If you head through here, you would have to go into the bathrooms, specifically the girls' bathroom, because well, there's obviously two bathrooms, and also there's a block here, and this bit is also blocked off for whatever reason. So you would have to go through here and into this area. Now with the Batum mod, this area originally had the projectionist in it, basically wandering throughout the area, and if he sees you, then you kind of have to run into here, and then you can go into the boys' washroom and kind of walk out and be on the other side. Also, the reason why there's also going, since there's like a monster in there, the projectionist will always be the projectionist in there, because I found out that the projectionist is in the new Dark Revival add-on that's going to be out anytime. So I'm going to use that one. I put this here, which is basically a little saving point. And I put that there because, well, I don't want players to go in, die, and have to respawn like a far away point. And I also put another one through here so that they wouldn't have to go through it again. Also, the elevators are completely unaccessible because, God forbid, I'm not about to use redstone to make a fully functional bendy elevator, so yeah, you guys are kind of forced to use your legs and go down the stairs. Which I have worked a little bit on. And there's also this room, which some people might recognize. I added a few things of my own to it to make it look a little bit Dark Revival-esque. But it is still recognizable. It's really slow, too. It's just a simple little room. I don't have my friends with me right now. They're probably busy. But if anything, that's completely fine. There's also this room down here, which I have not connected to the stairs yet, which I believe I've already shown you guys. Also, I've figured out a little idea for this. So my thoughts is that in the upper area, like in this area and higher, it's just going to be studio, with like these walls and everything. Also, pointer, if you're seeing this, I would accept it if you were to use doors, and maybe a ladder, because I took off the other mod. But anyway, the top bit is going to be studio with only the walls and only the workshop walls and brick walls. Maybe a little bit of metal walls here and there, but mainly workshop walls and brick walls. But another thing about this is that the lower it will go, like the deeper from the levels, I'm thinking of making it like basically the top bit's going to be workshop, the lower bit is going to go from workshop down to like a more, well, a place where the walls has more bricks, and perhaps lower, uh, the lower it would be the sewers, a really dark area, and also lower, make it like a little metal place, like the area is just full of metal, and even lower, Gent Workshop, which is fully metal and has more workshop or factory-esque stuff. And then directly on the ground of the void, where I can't build anything anymore, or at least near it, is where the level that the Ink Demon's lair is going to be at. I don't care if it doesn't follow the map, I'm going to try to do that. Because, well, why not? That it feels like a good way to go. Also, I noticed how in one of my videos got up to like somewhere in the 300 of views, and I noticed that the only video that got that up to that type of views is the one where I reviewed a mod of Bendy that I found and called it a bad mod. Because, well, I guess people would just like to see the others' opinions. The thing is the fact that it's not a bad mod because it looks bad or anything. No, the visual is really good. The behavior is really good. All the ink stuff is really cool. The only thing I really didn't like about it was the fact that he could detect the player from like miles away. Which I really think that if the creator of the other Bendy mod, which you should definitely go and watch that video to see what I mean, was watching this, please update it, because it looks like it really fits the vibe around here, and it might replace my thought of adding the Dark Revival mod here, which other people might have other words about. And your mod is completely cool. It is awesome. It is like, it fits perfectly. I just hope that the little ink block stuff, I just hope that there isn't too much of it that causes lag. And also, I really hope that you adjust the player detection in like a radius of the ink blocks and not make it so he can notice you from like 5 million blocks away. That'd be really nice. Also, yes, there is something behind this door. It is not empty. However, just for the sake of content, I will not show what is through this area. So you guys in the comments down in the little comment area section can try to figure out what's there, maybe do little clues here and there, and possibly maybe you'll have an idea of what's there, if you guys are ever curious. And don't be shy to leave a comment or two. I do like the likes in the video. I do like how many subscribers I have so far. But I love the views, because it means that I have people interested in my content. And I also love having people actually commenting in my videos. Like, I genuinely just want... Like, I know for a fact that maybe most people aren't signed into YouTube. Therefore, they can't really like the video, nor subscribe, and they can't comment. But the people who are signed into YouTube, don't be shy to leave a comment. I love reading comments. And I wouldn't mind doing any suggestions you guys leave of whatever video I should make sometime. And I also wouldn't mind doing anything that the comment section would tell me to add to the studio. As long as I think that's a good idea and fits the vibe around here. Because I love how bendy is, but I genuinely want to make it feel a little bit like Dark Revival, but also do not lose the Ink Machine feeling. And maybe in some bits a little more complex. Of course, for my idea of the projectionist level, which is like deep down into the depths of the elevator. Oh, sweet lord. Sorry, I was just about to hold in a burp there. Probably shouldn't have said that out loud, but I did anyway. Anyway, of course, just for the sake of Dark Revival and my ideas, for the projectionist level, instead of making it like a inky dark mess, I'm going to make it into kind of like a deep down, perhaps like screening type of area. Like maybe an area full of like drawing boards and a bunch of ink pipes and metal, where people think of the ideas and also watch them on screens. And also I'm going to make the area a little bit bigger so that the projectionist has a more of a bigger area to wander around in. Basically, I'm going to make the lower level look a little bit more like this area, but have have more projections and screening and like more things. That's basically my idea for it. Because God forbid I want to make the areas to have more stuff. Okay, at this point, this video isn't even me building. It's quite literally just me talking. I hope you guys are fine with that. Also, another thing that I want for my content is that I wouldn't mind if you guys were to recommend other people to watch my videos. Because, of course, I care about the views more than my subscribers. Because I want more people to see my content. Or at least people who are interested in Bendy and Minecraft. Because I am, and I promise that I will, release this world as a full server on the Bedrock list. And at some point, once this place is finished, I'm going to release the link, or like, the server address to the public so that people are able to join. However, one thing about it is the fact that I want Bendy the Demon 18's Dark Revival mod to be in it. So, there's a little problem here. Even if I do finish this entire place, I will not release it until the Dark Revival add-on from Bendy the Demon 18 and his other friends is fully released. And I will, and I'll say this, I will give credit to Bendy the Demon 18 and his friends for that mod even being here. So, thank you so much for your work in making the mod. Me and my friends made the map, but you guys are the actual ones who put the horrors into it. And I really hope that it's released somewhere either in 2026 or perhaps between 2026 and 2027. Because even if I do finish this map, I will not release it until the Dark Revival mod is here. And hopefully, I'm able to make the mechanics for it. Basically, just a bunch of command blocks and junk. Also, I'm making a Roblox game, which I have not released because it's not finished. Basically, I've been ignoring it for a while due to the fact that I was sick and dealing with a little thing. for a bit, so I wasn't really able to get around to working. But maybe I'm gonna do my projects one by one, and I'm gonna completely ignore the Roblox game and focus more on this Bendy project. Also, Matembo, if you're watching and you're able to join again, I repeat that I did take off the highly complicated, complex Bendy mod that added all the big effects and stuff, and I replaced it with a more simplistic Dark Revival mod that has simpler, blocky models. So perhaps you're able to join again and work with us, and also perhaps the people who are watching this video can finally see you for the first time, which will be really nice. Now, anyway, should I get on to building? I feel like I should, because all, God forbid, all I've been doing is just talking constantly. So I think I should get on to building. So, I guess I'll just get on to building the stairs, which is actually a little more simple now that I think about it. Basically, you just take a floor slab and you kind of just do that. However, you're also going to want to extend this by 4 blocks, because every wall must be 4 blocks long no matter what. And then maybe I could put a mechanical wall here, not a mechanic. That's not really what I meant. And what else? Full wall support, which I believe is a full block of the same thing, which kind of makes sense now that I think about it. I don't really know. Then I'm going to want to add that and just kind of keep on going. Also, Matembo, if you're watching, this is my full voice. Basically, this is just my voice that isn't affected by by how sick I was. So I hope you don't mind that. My voice isn't exactly deep, but hey, it's the only voice I got right now. Maybe it'll be deeper in the future. Also, if you guys want me to play more Bendy the Ink Machine, which I have released 2 videos on it, basically just me playing Chapter 1 and 2, but if you guys want to see me play more of it, then I would gladly do so. But you guys probably aren't really interested in that too much, so that's fine. Gonna want to add some slabs here. Maybe I might release a video on something else, perhaps like, you know, I guess I do have a Minecraft story mode mod. Would you guys be interested in watching me play Minecraft with my friends with like the Minecraft story mode mod? I mean, I can do it. The only problem is that I kind of want your guys' opinion on it about it. Because, well, what can I say? I want to make good content for you guys. Which is obviously a hard road to follow, but hey, it's the one I've chosen, so Basically, I've chosen my life to just be your entertainer. Which I am completely fine with. In fact, I'm happy with it. Like, when I first started this channel and got like 1 subscriber, I was already really happy with only 1 subscriber. Now, I'm not saying that you guys should unsubscribe and let me be happy with my 1 subscriber. But I'm just saying that I already have lots of gratitude just for having something so little. That's kind of how much this means to me. Basically just saying it and putting it out there. Also, if you guys want to watch me play other games, then I will see if I can post a video about it. And I will not mind playing another game. Because my content is mainly just Bendy. But I wouldn't mind releasing videos on other things. If anything, I would be a little happy to do so, because if I were to release content all about 1 thing, or 2 things in my case, such as Bendy and Minecraft, then it will eventually get old. But I don't want to do that. I don't want it to get old on you guys. I want to release a bunch of new content, and I want you guys to be happy about it. Basically, I don't know what to say anymore, honestly. My mind is kind of deciding to be a little bit blank right now, so yeah, that's fine. Who knows, I might release another VR video sometime. But right now, I'm just focusing on Minecraft for a little bit. So, maybe like, you guys could probably suggest like a VR video I can make. Maybe like another VR chat horror game I could do. And I would not mind doing it. Anything for you guys to deliver to. Because I genuinely just want to be your entertainment. That's kind of all I want. It's like a very small thing to ask for, but it's true. Entertainment is all I kind of want to be. I mean, well, not all I want to be. I want to be like so many other things. But right now, I'm just focusing on being a good guy. If anything, it's the life I want. Maybe we add like some metal walls here and there. Wait a minute. What if I made the rest of the... Actually, that's not that bad. What if I made the rest of the stairs going downward to be metal? Like the upper ones is just like the normal wall, but what if I made the rest of it going downward to be metal? That actually doesn't sound too bad. I'm sure other people might have other thoughts about it, but kind of makes sense in a way. Well, makes sense to me. I don't know about you guys. honestly, I've basically been imagining. No, no, thank you. Basically, I've been imagining a few things lately, and the things I've been imagining is like, what would other people think about this? Because, like, imagine you're playing in this world once it's done, like once it's a full server release to the public, and you're just like in like a dark hallway or so, or maybe like in the sewers or something. I don't know. And all of a sudden, you just see the Ink Demon from Bendy the Dark Revival directly in front of you in a dark sewer. That's like one thought that keeps occurring to me, because the only things that keep me going with this is my thoughts and the help my friends provide. Which, sure, they're probably only helping because they're bored, but that's fine. As long as they're helping, then I'm happy to know that they're using their time just to help. Sounds wholesome in a way. Wholesome. Makes me feel warm. Gratitude. I am really happy and glad of how far me and my friends have gone with this project. And to think that when we first started it, it was quite literally just a few rooms, and that was it. Because when we first started this project, it was just me and Matembo building the rooms and decorating them. And then Zeus came along and he helped. And then Pointer came along and eventually just kind of all clicked in. I'm really happy with how this went and how it's going. It really lets me appreciate the work they've done. I'm getting a little sappy. Things can happen. Doesn't stop me from trying, though. Sure, other people could say that what I'm doing is a waste of time. That I should probably be doing like something a little more active. But I'm happy with what I'm doing. That's all that really matters to me. Hold up, I'm cooking dinner. I'm just gonna check on something real quick. I should put the garlic bread in a lot sooner. That is. Oh, wow, that is hot. Oh. Oh, sweet lord. Meanwhile, hopefully it isn't too bad. The middle part still looks a little cold. Maybe it just needs a little bit more heating. I'm making lasagna tonight. Mainly because I haven't had lasagna in a while. And also because, I don't know, I was feeling something good tonight. Anyway, back to the work and my mindless yapping. I don't know. I feel like all I ever do is just talk all the time. I'm really happy with the amount of views I get, genuinely, because again, it means that you guys are actually interested in the content I make, and I like that people are interested in the stuff I make. Even though if you guys are possibly just listening to me in the background, probably doing some chores, whatever, still nice to know that some people have not clicked off. Because I bet that a few people clicked off my videos. Or probably accidentally clicked the video and clicked off. Also, another thing to Bendy the Demon 18, if he's seeing this by any chance, can the Ink Demon and possibly other inky creatures go through a door? Because I watched your Bendy in the Dark Revival Minecraft videos, and I'm just wondering if the Ink Demon can go through doors. Because I watched the projectionist video from another person in your Discord, because obviously I'm watching your stuff in your Discord, and I saw that while the projectionist was chasing him, he went through a door, and the projectionist followed behind, which in my opinion is a little more game accurate. Because I feel like these inky creatures should have access to the doors. It just kind of seems to make more sense. The Ink Demon also looks really terrifying. So, that's something. I bet Bendy the Demon 18, looking back at his work, he must feel really proud, probably tired about it. But I bet that it must feel so good to look at a finished product, like basically once it's finished, and just seeing how other people react to it. Must be a really good feeling. I wonder how people are going to react to, like, me having a full Bendy survival server with the Bendy the Dark Revival mod. Also, another thing for you guys, I'm kind of fully taking away the concept of building and breaking things in Minecraft, because I don't want to risk people destroying blocks and putting them in random places. So I'm going to see if I can find a mod that could fully take away the concept of building and breaking things, because I genuinely just want the server to be like basically just full survival. Like, you want to try to survive as long as you can and try not to die to the Ink Demon. That's basically the things that I kind of want it to go. It would be really cool if it did. And I like the idea about it. I don't know about you guys in the comments. You guys can probably comment down below or just speak to yourself about it. But if anything, I like the idea, and that's how it's going to go. Just want to throw it. Just want to throw it out there. It's only my idea. It's the only thing I can really think about right now. And I hope you guys don't awfully judge me about it. It is really dark in here. Maybe if I add some mechanical walls here and there. It won't add light, but it'll make it cool. And like mechanical wall here, there. Maybe metal chains here. Yeah, I like that. Feels good. And then right here I could just put this. The workshop wall. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. Also, for those who don't know, the little blue guy that is like on the hotbar is actually a little stamina guy, because what he represents is that basically if you go into survival mode, you will have limited stamina, and the longer you run, the more your stamina will deplete. And basically the only way to get your stamina back up is if you were to just stand still or walk, and your stamina will gradually build back up. Basically, patience is the key. And now for the rest of it, just this block. Yes. Let's see here. Oh, I definitely forgot to put something here. There you go. Much better. Also, sorry that I wasn't able to make an elevator. I mean, I didn't really want to go through the trouble of making an elevator. So, if you guys want to go down to these levels, you're going to have to take the stairs, or probably risk taking fall damage. If anything, it's fine. I think that's going to really suck, though, is that once Bed of the Demon 18's mod comes out, the Dark Revival 1, me and my friends are definitely going to have to replace pretty much every miracle station around here with the ones that work for his mod. Which is going to suck, because it's going to take a little while. But that's fine. Just a pencil and dream you could do about anything. That's what I was able to do. Also, when I first told Matumbo that I got myself a YouTube channel, I think she was very surprised about it. But I think she accepts the fact that I'm a YouTuber with like only 8 subscribers. That's fine. If anything, I don't mind it. I like the views more than the subscriber count. But also, the more you guys subscribe to me, the more my videos would be suggested to other people. So I wouldn't mind if you guys were to subscribe, but do know that subscribing would only make me more happier because my videos will be suggested to more people. Well, that's kind of what I want too. Having more people see my videos and be interested in the stuff I make. Basically, just spreading out my YouTube channel like a mini virus. That sounds nice. I have to add some of this wall, and I think that's good enough for now. And now to do the final, well, it's like the final thing. Just gotta add a ceiling, and then I gotta add the wall supports. And then decoration is another thing I'm going to have to do. Genuinely one of the things that I believe I suck at. But so, with some inspiration from Matembo's work, maybe I can make it work. Yeah, that's a good way to think about it. How long are these stairs anyway? Oh, that's long stairs. The fact that it's just gonna go lower too until like the projectionist level, which I know that you guys in the comments are definitely going to say, "Oh, the projectionist level does not have stairs attached to it," but due to the fact that that I can't really have a working elevator, I'm not willing to learn how to make a working elevator anyway. I'm going to have to make the stairs reach them there. So, deal with it, is all I'm going to say. Oh wait, I need to make another hole for another set of stairs. That's fine. Another hole for another set of stairs. Directly right there. That's fine. Me genuinely just realizing that I need to make another hole for another set of stairs because, of course, the levels will go lower. Because I believe after that, like down below this level was Alice's little place. Well, Twisted Alice to be exact. But, yeah, that's going to take a while to build. I mean, well, look at what me and my friends have done already. Building Alice's little place should not be too much of a hustle. I don't think it's dark enough. Well, I mean, I guess I could put a light there. Yeah, that's not too bad. The little thing here. Oh my lord. Yeah, maybe it's fine if I just put that there. There you go. Look, a little light in this corner. A little light there. Basically trying to reduce how dark it is so that other hostile mobs from the normal Minecraft won't spawn. Because, God forbid, I don't want to risk that. Oh, also, Baby the Demon 18, if you're seeing this, with your Dark Revival add-on, mod I like to call it, can normal mobs spawn naturally too? Because it would be really cool if normal mobs can't spawn. That also saved me a lot of trouble with the lighting. Then again, why would you care about about little old me, so I don't know. Do your own thing, I guess. You do you, I do me. Okay, so the stairs so far is looking pretty well. More stairs down there, but this way it will go into this area. And that's good. People can finally come down here. Also, of course, I don't exactly need to, but I really like to. I am gonna put a little, where is it? A little bendy statue here. Because it looks nice. It gives off good feeling. Oh, if the mic is catching the beeping, that's just because the oven is ready. But right now, I'm gonna just turn the timer off, let it sit there for a little bit, because I gotta finish this. And you know what? After I'm done the supports, I'm gonna end the video. There. Sorry, this video seems a little short. Probably. But basically, all I wanted to do for this video was build with you guys. Well, basically, I'm doing all the building. Mainly talking to you guys, even though you guys can't really respond. Well, I guess you guys can respond in the comments. But all the people down there who are using guest accounts and can't use comments or like the videos, then hi, and I feel a little bad that you guys can't really do anything about it. But that's fine. Did I add all the support to this room? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Now to add the supports for this room. The fact that this lower stairs area is just a bunch of metal walls kind of fits the vibe. And the metal arch gates too. Or arch gateways to be exact. Which I believe is what they are actually fully called. Hold up. No, it's archway. I guess I like to call it arch gateways. But archways is their actual name. That's fine. Man, the sun is shining in my eye, but I don't want to close the blind or window. Yeah, blind. Curtain. Curtain makes more sense. And I just made a few mistakes. That's what I get for talking to myself. Another mistake. Also, Bendy the Demon 18. When you like fully finish the mod, I really hope that it has keepers and beast bendy, because how I want to make this is that like basically I want to have a command block that if the player kills beast bendy, or if beast bendy dies in any way, I want to have a command block that will teleport all players near beast bendy into the real world, because it seems like it feels like it makes more sense if I do that. And I really hope that I'd be able to kill Beast Bendy with the end, and if he's like an entity, I mean, it'll make sense to Bendy Dark Revival if it made him into a morph, but fighting him as just fighting him as like a normal player guy, that actually feels a little more menacing and scary, so I wouldn't mind that. and it really helped me. Well, again, if you really care, but that's fine. So, I'm gonna think about what to title this video. I'm gonna see if dinner's ready, and see you guys next time. Don't let the demons catch ya or get ya. I don't know, one of the two. Later.